Hi, I'm Charlotte Knott of CK Architecture and CK Architecture Academy, and today I'm going to talk a bit about a hydrologist and flood risk assessments. Now, this is something that you might need to support your planning application. If your site is within a flood zone 2 or 3, then you'll need to submit a flood risk assessment along with any planning application that you make. You'll also need a flood risk assessment if you're in flood zone 1 but your site is more than a hectare in size, in area. You might need a flood risk assessment in zone 1 if you are your site is less than a hectare but you are changing the use of a building to something that's more vulnerable. So say you've got an existing commercial building that you want to change to residential use, then you will need to supply a flood risk assessment with your planning application as well. Also, if the works affected might be at risk of flooding other than from sea and rivers, so things like drains and reservoirs. In an area in flood zone 1 where critical drainage problems exist, you will also need to provide a flood risk assessment. So if you need a flood risk assessment, if you put an application in and you haven't submitted one, the local authority will let you know if one is needed. If you want to find out beforehand, you can check on the Environment Agency flood risk maps you can find on the internet and put in your postcode and you'll get a little map that shows what flood zone that you're in. So if you have any questions about that, please come and ask them inside the Facebook group, the UK Home Extension Community.